Hello, welcome to the Crittenden Connect. My name is Ross. Today we're interviewing Miss Lapple. And I want to ask, what did you want to be when you were little?
So what I want to be when I was little, I think I always wanted to be a teacher. I grew up and I had an older brother and sister, and my brother's a big athlete, and so athletics was also important to me. So I can't tell you that I wanted to be a professional athlete, but I knew I always wanted to be involved with sports. So then I did a lot of coaching, and from coaching I really enjoyed teaching. So it was just this natural progression that I was almost going to be a banker. I actually majored in economics in college. But when my heart had to decide on what I was going to do, it was definitely to pursue teaching. It just was something that always felt right to me. Even when I was younger, I did a bunch of coaching. So I'd have to say that I always thought I'd be involved in education.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how did you eventually decide on principal?
Oh, well, that's I think that goes back to my sports and being on team sports a lot. I played basketball, I played softball, I swam, I coached swimming. So all of that, it made me really enjoy leading and a team approach. And I think as the principal, you get to do something that you believe so strongly in, which is supporting students, and you get to do it by leading two teams. You get to lead a student team, and you also get to be part of and lead a teacher team. And I think that's why eventually the principalship felt so right to me, and why I wanted to be a principal was because I always felt comfortable leading teams and being involved with teams. And I think the principalship is all about leading and being in something together with others.
All right, one big team. I like the sound of that. And what are some responsibilities you have as a principal that people wouldn't expect?
You know, I saw this question ahead of time and I was like, geez, I don't know. I think a lot of it is obvious. I don't know if everyone understands the importance of the responsibility that I really have to take care of everyone in a good way. I want to make sure that the faculty and staff have what they need to support you guys, and then the students have what they need to learn. So part of what I have to do is really connect all different people. I have to make sure that you guys are all good. I need to make sure the teachers have what they need. And in the background, that means that I'm working with the head custodian, that I'm working with the district office. I'm working and kind of planning out behind the scenes all the things that need to happen so that all that support happens seamlessly. I think that some people think that not all principals do, but a big job of principals is to discipline and have people in their office. I don't know if that's a perception or not, but that's actually the farthest from the truth. The opportunity that I have to just kind of connect with students and connect with faculty is usually more positive than it is in a disciplinary nature, which is really nice.
Yeah, for me too. And you can't really understand until you're there. So.
Yep.
Another question is, do you speak multiple languages? Just a thing we're interested in.
So I wish that if I had one superpower, it might be that I was a good linguist and a good, I could speak and understand many languages. I don't. And so my father can speak German. I can speak a little German because when I was 5, we went over to Germany, and I remember a lot of animals were pointed out to me. So like I have that vocabulary. I took French for I don't know how long. It's such a beautiful language. And when I went to Paris, they were quite uncomfortable with me trying to speak French, so I got the message. I wish my superpower was speaking multiple languages, but it's not.
Great. I don't
Is yours?
I don't either. I don't speak multiple either. And what's your favorite sports team?
Oh gosh. So I'd say I'm a big Yankees fan.
Me too! Go Yankees!
Go Yanks. I'm really bummed about right now what's going on with the Major League Baseball and the lockout. I enjoy sports. I like watching sports in general. I think it's a stress reliever. And I love playing sports. And I also really like college basketball, both women and men. It's basketball. It's fun to watch. A little shocked at the difference changes in the teams this year, and especially for men's basketball. Like North Carolina's not a big team right now anymore. Like they're struggling. So it's I'd have to say it'd be the Yanks.
Yes.
Who's your favorite player?
Aaron Judge.
He's pretty impressive. Yeah, I think he's one of those. Yeah, who's the player that you thought we shouldn't have let get away?
Gary Sanchez.
Is he gone?
No.
Okay, we should let him go away.
Yeah, we should let him go away. I feel like he strikes out too much.
He had those first good couple years.
Yeah.
I thought Didi Gregorius,
Yeah.
right? He was a leader. I think that's really important. And I there's one thing that I wish we could all kind of take. It's the importance of leading by example.
Yeah.
And being a model in your leadership. And I think that when you look at like a really successful sports team or a really successful team in general, it's not who has the best stats. It's the modeling and the leadership and the team connection behind it. When everyone plays nice and works together as a team and understands that everyone needs to rely on each other to get to a goal, I think that's when you see the teams like just go. Like Chicago Bulls this year, they're really good and they don't have a ton of names on the basketball team. And like why? I'd probably look at how all those pieces fall together and how everyone leads.
Yeah. You gotta have those leaders. Yes, indeedy. Thank you for watching the Crittenden Connect. Please tune in next time.
Thanks for having me, Ross.
You're welcome.
All right.